Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to part 2 of my SHINee collection. Now if this is your first video you're seeing of me and you missed part 1, I'll leave a card, whichever side those are on, linking to that first video where I go through kind of all the extra stuff that you see on the wall. And so that's sort of the first start here, and then the video today will be on my DVDs, CDs, and photo books. Now, I will give a little disclaimer here that I've been collecting for about 10 years, and just because your collection doesn't look like mine doesn't make you any less of a fan than me or anything like that, and I have a full-time job, I'm an adult, this is what I choose to spend my money on. And before we move on to the CDs and DVDs and photo books, I realized I forgot a couple of things that should have been in the last video, so I will show those right now, and then we will move on to the actual brunt of the video. Let's go! So one thing that I forgot was this SHINee Pantone passport case. It's from the collaboration that SM did with Pantone, and I have, like, it's the same as this blanket. I just love this whole aesthetic. So we have the dancing boys, and then it says SHINee Pantone, and then I took my passport out, but then it looks like this. You just sort of slide your passport in here, and I've actually used it when I travel. I really like it, and it's like sturdy enough that I'm not worried about it getting damaged or anything. But yeah, so there was this. And then I have these two pieces of clothing that I forgot. So this first one is Key's Keyland hoodie from his concert. I love this thing. It's my favorite piece of clothing that I own. It's so soft and it's big on me, which I was really excited about. The hood is so big and beautiful because it was only one size, so I was worried that it would be really small, but it's like meant to be oversized and it's beautiful, and like, ugh, I just love it. Like, and it's so cool. And then I also have this Key Dream Girl shirt that I got at the Everything store when that still existed in Korea. And this is very old, and I don't wear it that often because it's white and, you know, pit stains and I'm a mess, so I don't want to get it dirty, but I kind of want to maybe turn this into a pillow or something because I feel like then I could appreciate it more instead of it just being in a closet. But that was the tag from that. And then there's one more thing that I forgot, and that is this SM Town poster. Let's see if I can turn a light on to make it, that doesn't really help. But yeah, so I got this at SM Town in New York when I went to see them, and I have it in this frame because it's very old now, and I just love it. I think it's so funny. Like, you can tell, obviously you can tell like that they edited like their eyes way bigger, because like that's not what Taemin looks like. Like all their eyes are just so humongous. Like, why did they do that? I think it's just so funny. So yeah, it looks like this. It's so beautiful. And yeah, so some of my corners are a little damaged because it's used to not be in a frame, but it is now. And I have it in the main part of my house so that when people walk in, they have to stare at SHINee, you know, and hopefully they'll get hypnotized. It's never worked, but I hope. And that was it for everything that I forgot. So now we will move on to the CDs, DVDs, and photo books. Yay! Here's just a close-up of what everything looks like on my shelf. So on this floating shelf, I have all of their Korean group albums. And I had to rearrange it because these didn't fit for a while. But this is what that looks like. And then in this shelf, I have all the other albums. So the first shelf is for solo albums. Then the second shelf is for small Japanese albums. And then the bottom shelf is where the DVDs, photo books, and bigger albums are. But yeah, so this is what the shelves look like. And now we'll go into everything into more detail. Starting off with SHINee's Korean group albums, we have the first mini album, Replay. I love this thing. It's so cute. And you'll notice that a lot of my albums, or especially the Korean ones, are in these plastic magazine bags. That's just to protect them from any further damage. I've only done that semi-recently, so some of them do have some damage on it, but we'll try to protect them a little bit. But yeah, I love this thing. It's so cute. Look at the bibbies. Ugh. Okay, if you want to see what they look like inside, on my TikTok, I have done videos sort of looking through them briefly, so you can check them. If you do want to see what they look like inside, on my TikTok, I have done like little mini look-throughs of a lot of their albums, and I'm sort of working my way through all of their albums chronologically, so you can check it out there, because obviously now it's in the box, I'm not going to open it. But yes, we have Replay, then the first album, SHINee World. This is version A. I'm honestly can't remember which version is which, but this is the black and white version. Yeah, some of the backs are a little like messy, but like you get it, you get it. And then the green version. I love this version, it's so fun. I think that's a common thing, is that this is the more popular of the two versions. So cute. And then we have Amigo, the repack. This is actually my introduction into SHINee was Amigo. So this was my first, not my first album that I bought, but like the first album that I knew of SHINee. And I love it. This is actually a sealed copy because my other copy got stolen out of my car. So then I just bought a sealed copy, and then I just didn't open it because there's no photo cards or anything that comes with these because this was before that time. But, ugh, so cute. Ugh, I just love them. And then we move on to Romeo. I have all 5 versions. Now these are all the same, except that the backs have the individual member covers. So 4 of mine are sealed. So Minho's is sealed because again, they're all the same. So I just have one open. So that's what his looks like. And then we have Keys. Oh, I love his cover. I think his might be my favorite. These were really hard for me to find too. I ended up finding them on Gmarket maybe about a year or 2 ago for a pretty good price. I think they were each like 20 bucks, which is awesome at Onyu. And I was able to buy all 4 of them at once, which was awesome. And then Jonghyun, his is cute too. I do like that. I like that he has like monkeys and like butterflies in his mask. And then for this one, you'll see that I have like the back plastic on this side because then Taemin's face can be unscathed. This is the only one that was open because I bought his in Korea a long time ago, and that's why his is a little bit dirty, but that's all right. So then, yeah, Romeo. And then we have 2009 Year of Us, or Ring Ding Dong. I feel like this was such an underrated mini album. I mean, not Ring Ding Dong itself, but the other songs on this album. I guess JoJo's pretty popular too, but I just feel like this one, there's lots of songs on here that are very overlooked. And this is also one of my favorite Jonghyun hair things. I loved his little lasagna hair. But yeah, because there's the track list there, and I love like Get Down with the weird monkey sounds. I think it's so funny. I love SHINee Girl. It's one of my favorite SHINee songs of all time, and I feel like it never got the appreciation that it deserved. But yes, so that. And then we move in to Lucifer. So for Lucifer, again, it came with 2 versions. So this version is version A. This is actually my first ever SHINee album. So this one I got for Christmas in 2010. It was my oldest album. Ugh, and I love these pictures. I mean, obviously, like, Lucifer was SHINee's, like, I'd say, like, most profound comeback. Like, this is the one where, like, they got a lot of new fans all at once, and it just, like, took the industry by storm. It's so good. And these pictures are so good. Ugh. And then we have version B, which I like the photos in this one better. Again, I show that on my TikTok if you want to see what they look like, but they're just more behind the scenes photos. Because I didn't get this one for a long time because I thought Minho's face was kind of very close and weird, but I like the pictures in here a lot better. And it's so cute. Yeah, so those 2 for Lucifer. And then we have Hello, which is the repack, which you can tell was kind of a rushed comeback, but still good. Hello is such a good song. And that's it for that. Ugh. And then next is Sherlock. Again, I have all 5 versions. And again, I go through them more in detail on my TikTok, but the only difference between all of the 5 versions is this plastic sleeve cover. Otherwise, everything inside is the same. There's all the same photo books, so you could just buy one version and then put whoever's photo book you wanted in the front. But for argument's sake, here is Keys. And then Minho's. These are definitely the covers that get the most stares from new fans, I think, because like, what the hell are these? Those, and then Onyu's. This is my first Sherlock one. My friend gave this one to me, which was super nice of her. Half Naked Jonghyun. And, you know, questionable photo of Taemin. It's kind of, this is probably not one that you want to have like framed or in like full-on display in your house. Otherwise people might look at you weird. Then we have Dream Girl, or The Misconceptions. Which one is it? Misconceptions of You. I can never remember. But I love these covers. I love how just like kind of artsy they are and like strange. I'm into that. I'm into the strange art. This one. And then Misconceptions of You, or Why So Serious. I like Dream Girl, the song, better than Why So Serious, but I like this album as a whole more. Like they just have, you know, they just got some bops. Like obviously Nightmare, super good. Like a Fire, Excuse Me Miss, Evil, all of those, Oracle, super good. This, and then we have the Monstrous Beast, which is The Misconceptions of Us, or Bound, the repack, which with the scary face that Key drew, and then it comes with both of the albums, which is why it's so big and heavy, plus the 2 extra songs for the repack. But yeah, it comes, the songs, the 2 extra songs are the Celine 623 and Better Off. But yeah. Ugh. And then we have the, what is this, 5th mini album, everybody? Yeah, mine is a little bit ripped in the corner because this is just a paper sleeve, or like I guess it's not paper, but whatever it is, it's a sleeve on this. But this is probably the overall, for me, my favorite like era of theirs. They all just looked so good, and like the styling was just so good for this one. And then we move on to Odd. So I have both versions. I can't remember which one is A and which one is B, but we have both of them. So we have Scary Clown Face, and Even Scarier Clown Face, and then Far Away Guy and Clown Face, and this one with also Clown Face, but more of them. And then yeah, this started the era of the jewel case and then added photo book. But yeah. And then we have the repack, Married to the Music. Oh, I guess this is the front. Haha. But yeah, I mean, obviously Halloween Anthem, so good. Can't believe this was only a repack. Like, it feels like it should have been a full, like it should have been the full album, not just the repack, but so good. And now we move on to One of One. Now this is actually the only Korean group album that I'm incomplete in terms of in my hands, because there are actually 3 versions of this album. But the only difference is the color in the back, which is so silly. So there's yellow, red, and then green. I actually just bought the green one on Mercari Japan, so I have it, but it's not in my possession for this video. But like, that's the only version of the Korean group cards that I'm missing. But again, the only difference is the color, so who cares? But I have these 2. And then I don't have them in my binders. So these are the, I don't remember, they call them like the dakchis, or like the photo cards that came with them. So I obviously got Onyu and Jonghyun. I just don't have them in my binder because they're kind of big, and they work here, so whatever. But yeah, and then there's that. And then the repack 1 and 1, which was so good. This is a thick one. It's very thick because there's many CDs in here. There's 2 CDs, I guess that's many. But I do like that they're on the one CD. I do like that. Or I guess they're on both CDs. I like that. And then I did forget, for One of One, they also released the cassette tape, which I think is just the coolest thing ever. I actually had to get this because the only place I could find it was being sold from a store that only shipped to the States, and I'm from Canada, so I have one friend in the States, and I was like, please, can I use your address? And she's also a SHINee fan, so she ended up buying one for herself too, and it worked out. But I think it's just so cool how it's like the real cassette.
I don't own a cassette player, so I've never actually played this. I would love to one day just to hear SHINee with the crunch of a good cassette. But yeah, very cool. And then move on to Story of Light. So we have episode or EP 1. The big squares out of the way. And then we have episode or EP 2. Good. And then for that one, I actually have the signed copy of that, an OT4 signed one. You'll notice though that it's actually sideways. So that's fun, but yeah, it's my only signed SHINee album. But I'm into it. I like it. Wait, yeah. Yeah. And then EP or episode 3. I do like how all these match, and they look really nice on a shelf together because they match. And then we have epilogue, which these photo cards are so hard to find. Why? And this album was white, so it means that because it was next to those other albums, it got kind of dirty. But oh well. That's why it's in a bag now. It won't get any more dirty. And then to finish off the Korean group cards, we have Don't Call Me. So for the jewel case versions, we have Minho. I didn't love the extensions on this boy. I didn't think that this look was the best on him. I like him with long hair. I just didn't think that this was it. But then we have Onyo. And then we have Key. Sometimes I slide the plastic back on, but his is my favorite. I think he looks the best in this concept. Because they're all pretty much the same. And then we have Taemin. And then for the jewel cases, for the photo book versions, we have the reality version, which they are big. These are big boy albums. And I don't, like, I love the way that these, like, look and feel, like, because they feel very magazine-like, but I don't like that they don't have a spine that has something on it, because then again, on a shelf, it just looks like that. And that's not very exciting. But then we also have the reality version, which definitely is my preferred concept, I think. I just think it's an interesting, I like aliens. And then this one, yeah, still has washi tape on it. I've been transferring off the washi tape for clear tape so you can actually see it, but, you know, you get the gist. And then for Atlantis, I can't remember what the version names are, but I have this version. And I love these. Oh my gosh, the pictures are so good. But again, why no spine? It's just with glue. Like, I'm terrified of opening these albums because they're just gonna peel, the pages are just gonna peel away. Basically this version and this one. I like both the versions the same. I wouldn't say I have a favorite for these versions. But yeah, that's it for their Korean albums. Now we'll move on to solo stuff. So starting with Taemin's solo stuff, we have the first album, mini album Ace, and then I have both covers. Again, they're pretty much the same, except one's black, one's white. Yeah. And then we have the press it. I just have this one cover, because I don't know if I'll end up getting the other covers, maybe someday, but I bought this one in person because I'm like, I need this cover, and I'm sure everyone can know why. This, I think, is one of the more popular covers. It's just, what a weird thing, and I like that it's fabric on the cover. I think that's super cool. And then for Move, I have this. I do like that all of Taemin's albums, like, are the same height, because then they all fit nicely on a shelf next to each other. And then Move Ing, the repack of Move. This is actually probably my most recent Taemin album. I just got this one not that long ago. And then we have Want. We have both covers of that. I actually don't know. Do these have different names? I don't know, but I have both of them. And then for Never Gonna Dance Again 1, Act 1, The Criminal, I have this cover. I love these albums. So good. Again, what is with him kissing or being close to kissing things? I don't know, but whatever. I like it. And then for Never Gonna Dance Again Act 2 or Idea, I do have both covers for this one. So good. And then for Super M, I have both the American and Korean copies of Dropping. That's what it's called. The Dropping one. And I can't remember which one is which. Is this the American and this the Korean? I can't remember. But there they are. And then I also just have this cover of Super 1. And then obviously it's the Taemin and Taeyong version. And then I don't have many of his Japanese comebacks, but I do have Flame of Love. I believe this is the limited edition, or the limited version. Yeah. And then I also have the fan club version of the first album, Taemin. Because, oh boy, what a good song. Oh my god, love Holy Water. Obviously, like, I like Pressure Number. I love Better Man and Eclipse and Mars. So good. But yeah, this one's a thick one. But very much like it. I think going forward, when he comes back and does more Japanese stuff, I do want to get just like the fan club versions. I think that that's good. Because the Japanese versions are so expensive. So the fan club version is expensive, but then I feel like I'm like, that's okay, yeah. Like I'm okay with not having the other versions for at least the time being. But yeah, that's all that I have for Taemin solo stuff. And then moving on to Jonghyun solo stuff. So I have Base, I have both covers, the green and wine versions. Is this one sealed? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, so yeah, okay, this one looks sealed. I can never remember. Sometimes I just put the plastic sleeve back on. But I think I bought this because I bought this one after I already had both photo cards, so I didn't feel the need to open it. But yeah, so that's what they look like. They're very similar to Taemin's, obviously, because the full plagiarism thing. Mine has a little poopy mark on it, that's fine. But then they're like paper covers. For those, I love the plagiarism thing. I think it's so funny. And then I don't know how much of an order these are in, but I also have Story Op 1, which is a good one. I love Happy Birthday. I listen to that song literally all the time. It's so good. And then we have Story Op 2. This is the photo version. I can't remember. But yeah, very good. Then I also have She Is, which is just like totally my aesthetic with the blue and the yellow. Ugh. I love it. What a sweet boy. And then for Poet Artist, I do have two versions. This one is sealed and this one is unsealed. I bought two because I wanted to be able to have one that I could keep nice, but one that I could also look through. So, yeah. And again, they're very, all similar with the paper sleeve or the paper cover. And then that's all that I have for Jonghyun. And then for Onyu, I have both versions of Voice. And this one is, oh yeah, this one is open. I was like, I'm sure this one is open. Yeah, this one I just put the sleeve back on. But there's the white and the blue. So good. I'm so excited for his comeback this year. Woo! I'm so excited. Oh, it'll be so good because he never really got to like promote Voice. So I'm so excited for him to be able to actually like promote an album. Oh, that's so exciting. And then for Key, I have both covers of Face. And also I really hope Minho comes out with an album if he wants to, of course, but that would be awesome just to complete the series. I know he did that fan meet, like the best choice to match, but still, I'm like, it's not the same as an album. I want an album. But so good. And then I also have the repack I Wanna Be. I don't have any of his Japanese albums, but hopefully I'll get those at some point. But that's it for solo albums. Now we'll move on to Japanese group albums. All right, and then for Japanese albums, these are definitely not in any order. These are just how I keep them on the shelf and not in chronological order at all because I can never keep up. But I have Lucky Star, the regular version. And then Fire, the regular edition. Because I was gonna get the limited edition, but it's literally just like this album in a box. So I'm like, well, okay. And then my jewel case is a little scratched up. But the good thing about jewel cases is that I could just buy another jewel case CD and then just transfer everything in there. So I could, and I might at some point, but like that. Then I have Sing Your Song, the regular edition. I think I got this one on Amazon actually, because sometimes you can find albums for a fairly okay price on Amazon. Not always, but you know, I always check every once in a while. And then we have both versions of Your Number. Is one limited. Yeah, so this one must be CD only. This is CD plus DVD version. But that's what they both look like. And then they both came with this scratch card that I didn't do anything with because obviously I was not in a place where I could have actually gone to an event had I won. So just have them there. Then we have the Boys Meet You single album, not to be mistaken with the Boys Meet You full-length album, which I will show in a second. But again, it came with another scratch card. But I love the concept for this, and this song's so cute. Like, they're just hanging out at a beach. So cute. Oh, and Onyu looks so good. And then I have two versions of 3, 2, 1. So this is CD plus DVD, and this is, I think, is CD only. I think there is a third version, but I don't know what it looks like. Or no, I don't know. But yeah, there's a third version of this, but I just have these two. And then for Winter Wonderland, I first have Key's limited cover. At some point I would like to get more. This is the only sort of limited cover like this I have because they're usually kind of expensive, but maybe I'll start working on those and getting more. But then I also have this, I guess this is technically the Everybody from SHINee World in Tokyo, but it has the winter, it's from Winter Wonderland, so it's the same. That's why I have it here. And then I also have the limited version of Winter Wonderland because Winter Wonderland's probably one of my favorite Japanese songs from them. So, yeah, that. And then I have limited B. It says type B. So limited type B of I'm Your Boy, which I love. I hate that these albums are so expensive though, or else because I would have a lot more, but they're so expensive. I was supposed to go to Japan in 2020, which obviously didn't happen, but whenever I get to go to Japan, which will be as soon as I'm able to, I am going to just go to Tower Records and buy them out of their SHINee stock. And then we'll move on to the bigger, so those are all the sort of the jewel case versions. Now we'll move on to the bigger Japanese albums. Oh wait, I forgot two other jewel case versions. So these are the Japanese versions. These are the Japanese press of their Korean albums. So this is the Korean Romeo and the Korean Amigo, but in the Japanese press, which basically just means it's in a jewel case, which I love. And then the Amigo. And then I believe they also did come with jacket cards. I don't have any of the jacket cards, but they did come with them. Now we'll move on to the big Japanese albums. For the bigger ones, I have to zoom out. So we have the limited edition of Dazzling Girl. I love the concept of this album, or I just love that. And I love the way this looks. Like I love how it just looks like a little like purse, and then you open it and it's like, wha-bam, there is SHINee. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. I love Dazzling Girl too. I like that it starts out kind of slow and then it just goes batshit for the chorus. Love it. And then we have Sherlock, Japanese Sherlock. So this is the regular edition, the very, very small. And then I also have the limited edition with the like holographic cover. Look at that, how fancy. Wow. Wow, so fun. But yeah, and then there's the limited. And then we have SHINee's 5. I actually got this one on Amazon as well for a really, really good price, because this one normally was like 50 Canadian dollars before shipping, and I found it for 50 Canadian dollars on Amazon Prime. So it was free shipping. It was wonderful. I was so excited. But yeah, love it. Get the Treasure, one of my favorite songs, Diamond Sky. Ooh, so good. And then I guess I could have showed this before, but I have the limited edition of Lucky Star, which is very fun. It's like a clear plastic sleeve like that. Oh, and then I guess I could have shown this with keys, but I also have Two Hearts album, but it's too big to fit with my other key albums, so that's why I keep it sort of in the lower shelf, but I have that. And then for Juliet, I have these 2 versions. This is okay. This has the photo. This has a photo book. So this must be the CD plus DVD and photo book version. And then this one that comes in a box, which has a CD and a DVD and a photo book. So I don't know. But one of their, I don't know if this is a regular or not, but I have 2 versions of it. Sometimes Japanese albums, I can't really tell what they are. And then I have the fan club version of Sunny Side, which again, I think just going forward, I'll just try and get the fan club version if I can, at least to start off with, and then I can kind of work backwards someday. Then I could have shown this before too, I guess, but I have the Boys Meet You single album, the limited edition. I forgot that I had this, but I think I got this one a little bit more recently. But yeah, again, it comes in a slip case. It's fun. And then for 1,000 Years, I have the limited, or the regular edition. There's a sticker. Oh, I think, whatever. There's a sticker. And then the limited edition. I love the music video for this. I love like story music videos. So good. And then for Lucifer, the Japanese Lucifer, I have this one, which I guess has a CD and a DVD and a photo book, but it's in a kind of a really flimsy box, so it's gets a little destroyed at the top, but whatever. Wait, can I zoom back out? Ooh, I can. But yeah, so I have this, again, it's in a box, and then I also have the bigger box. Yeah, so this one comes with the photo book, CD, DVD, and then the play button, but there actually is no, or is there? No, I feel like, because I think I found the play button afterwards, because the one that I had didn't come with the, oh no, it doesn't come with the play button. It just comes with the charger, which is a little bit weird, but you know, whatever. That's fine. I would love to find one with the actual play button, but I'm okay right now with not having it, because I probably wouldn't listen to the play button anyway, so whatever. So, and yeah, sometimes like you'll notice sometimes I don't remember what I have, because I'll buy them, but then I put them on the shelf and then I don't look through them all that often. But then we have the Boys Meet You full-length album. Again, not to be mistaken with the single album. Why did they have 2 things, both named Boys Meet You? I don't know, and this has the song Boys Meet You on it. This does not. So I don't understand why they did that. But they didn't. This one is the one that, yeah, it has like, you know, Password, Breaking News, 1,000 Years. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why they did that, but they did. Here it is. And then for the first, I have this one with the the CD, DVD, photo book, and calendar. Super good. Hey, hey, fun clown. Oh, there's so many of these. We're almost, well, yeah, we're almost there, sort of. Okay, whatever. And then we have From Now On, which I love the cover of this. And this poster I have on my wall over there, and it's my favorite. I just think that it's so cool, and I love that it just has all the best, all the good songs. And then, yeah, it comes with those. Just so good. Okay, so that's all for their Japanese albums. Now we move on to concert DVDs / photo books. So for SHINee World 1, I have the CD. I've had this for a long time. This was my first concert CD that I ever got. And then I also have the DVD, which is very good. So much good stuff. And I love this color. I kind of wish this was the cover. Not that I dislike this, but I just love this color. You know, I can't help it. I'm a SHINee fan, everything that color, my nails, everything, I can't help it. And then we have SHINee World 2 DVD. They didn't release a CD for SHINee World 2, right? I don't think so. But this one is very strange because it's like both, it's like just like this, like what? Like why? Because then it's just like it's hard to get in and out, and it sides around. Whatever, I can't get back in. We'll do that later. But yeah, I do like the pink though. I am a fan of the pink. Just the fact that it's all pink. I am a fan of that. And then just recently, I ended up getting SHINee World 3, which was a little difficult to find, but I did it. And because mine was secondhand, it comes with, there's a little bit of stuff on the cover, but it's not too bad. And it was a pretty good price, so I'm happy with it. And then I don't have SHINee World 4 someday, but I have SHINee World 5. This is a big one. And I do like that this one comes in like a full actual box, so you have to like take apart to get out. I do like that, but this is a hefty one. This is the heaviest one that they have. It is a big boy, but I do like it. And then for Japanese concerts, I have the 2014 I'm Your Boy in Tokyo Dome. Because, oh my god, I was so excited when they announced they were going to Tokyo Dome. And then that whole concert, they were just so excited. Oh, I love it. So I had to get the special edition of this. Because, like, come on, they were so excited. What a dream. I would have loved to go to this concert. If only I lived in anywhere near Japan or could have gone to Japan in 2014. That would have been just like a total dream come true. And then I also have, this is again not in order, but I have the first Japan Arena Tour from 2012. I love this. I waited so long to get this because I wanted it to come with the SHINee money, which I did. And that's in that other video that I posted. You can see what the SHINee money looks like. But and I just love the way that this looks like a little like suitcase. I just think that's so cute. Oh my goodness. So that's it for that. We're almost done. Now it's just photo books, and then we'll be done with this part. Okay, so I guess I technically lied. We do have a DVD, so I have the Surprise Vacation DVD, which I love. If you have not watched their Surprise Vacation, you have to. Like, it's so good. You get to just see them hanging out on vacation. It's the introduction of Piney. You get to watch Taemin skydive. You get to watch Minho and Ki just like live for each other. It's so cute. So cute. And then I also have then the photo book, and it came with this notepad or this notebook that I'll probably never use, but came with that. And then this is the photo book. It's a little square. But again, just so good. I love this. I really wish they would do something like this again. I thought, it was just so cute. But yeah, so that's also for Surprise Vacation. And then I have the SHINee, the first concert, SHINee World, the photo book. I love this again, the color, amazing. And it is this one was very expensive because it is very big, but just, you know, sweet little baby photos of the babies. Oh my goodness. And then I also have their travel episode 1 for SHINee in Barcelona, which technically is only Onyuki and Taemin, but still a good one. Again, I wish they did more. I mean, they can't travel right now, but I wish they did more stuff like this. Like, they called it travel episode like number 1. I'm like, well, is it gonna be number 2? Like, I would have loved if they did sort of more of these when they would travel, but this one's still cute. Get some skateboarding and them in shorts. So cute. So cute. That's just this whole video is just me saying that they're cute. But then last, but certainly not least, we have the day and night photo book. So we'll start with day. They're very large. And I bought this one in Korea for like $20 and didn't buy night. And I regretted it forever. And then I had to buy night secondhand or separately. And it was, ugh, the worst. But yeah. So as you can see, there's some damage to like the edge there. Just because, again, these are big and really flimsy. And they're hard to move. And I've moved many times. But it's, you know, they're still good. I love these photos though. These are my favorite SHINee photos that exist, like to this day. Like they're just like they're so cute, and we get little cowboy Jong. Oh my god, oh my god. I love these photos so much. They did a little behind the scenes like video, and and because I like the page that the pages are big, because then we get big photos of SHINee. But like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, spending so long on these. I just think they're so cute. Oh my god, I love these photos. They're so cute, and like the accordion, like why, I don't know, but they're so cute. Oh, yeah, look at baby Tom and Tom. Oh yeah, I remember watching this and being like, oh, nipples, oh my god. But honestly though, that's probably some of the most skin we've ever seen out on you. And at this time, this was for sure the most skin we had seen out of any of them. But, like, ugh. They're so cute. Okay, we can stop. We can stop looking at these. I love these photos so much. Ugh. And then the very last thing, oh my goodness, is night. Like I said, I bought day first because I like the day photos more than the night photos, but I should have just bought them both at the same time, because then I regretted it, and it took me forever to find night for an okay price where the shipping wasn't crazy. But yeah, these ones, it's like they're out on the town. Ooh. They're going to, you know, rock shows or whatever, and look at them in their ties and bow ties, and wow. So funny. Oh my gosh, I just think they're so cute though. Like, and then they're just so cute. Like, I just love when they're just these photos of them. I can just imagine them just like walking past the dumpster in an alley, being like, okay, walk cool, pose, walk cool. I just think that's so fun. I just love them. And baby SHINee has a big place in my heart. I just think that they're just the cutest. So cute. Oh, and they're so fancy. A cat. I like how the cat gets a double page spread. Not SHINee, just the cat. I understand though. I do like these ones, like the morning ones when they're like brushing their teeth. I do think these ones are cute. Because, you know, you can look cute when you're brushing your teeth, and there's lots of them brushing their teeth. Because it's cute. Look how cute. We're in the bathroom brushing our teeth, and then the bed photos. I do like these. These were some of my favorite Taemin photos back in the day. I would just oogle at them forever and ever. That's all I did. I had them saved on Facebook, because that's what I did with all the photos. Wait, I think, hang on, I want to see if I can find my favorite photos. I thought they were in here. Maybe they were not. No, maybe it was just these. Maybe that's it. I'm just a crazy person, but yes, I love these. Okay. But anyway, that is all of my SHINee CDs, DVDs, and photo books. Whew, I've done it. I've done it. Ugh, this took me so long. My voice hurts because I've just been filming forever. But we are done now. So part 2 is done. And then the next video, which will be next week, will be my SHINee Photocards. And then we will move on to the rest of my K-pop collection that isn't SHINee. So that'll be like Ace and GOT7 and Super Junior and BAP, Block B, all of that. But oh, we're almost there. We're more than halfway done the SHINee collection. It's gonna really suck having to put all these albums back, but what can you do? They're all on my floor instead. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know which is your favorite SHINee album that you own, or which is your favorite SHINee album that I have. If you do end up wanting to see any of these closer up, please let me know and I'll either make a TikTok or an extra video on it. I can do whatever, let me know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see my other collections coming up, along with just any other videos that I make. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Bye!